Subscribe to my channel now. Remember to subscribe to my channel. See you. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to my video today. Today it's a video about Benny Lewis, who say that he is a polyglot. But let's find out and see if he can really speak all those language that he say that he can speak. First of all, I want to say thank you to my subscribers and to my viewers. Especially thank you to my subscribers for subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. So let's continue watching more videos of Benny Lewis. Thank you for watching. Let's continue. After he say this Assalamu alaikum, then he will look down. He will look down. I think he have some paper on the table that he look and read from. I think after he says Assalamu alaikum, then he look down and read the next one or two lines from some paper on the table. You will see his eyes will look down. Just try to concentrate after already few seconds after he says Assalamu alaikum, then he will look down on some text. Just look, he will look down now.
السلام عليكم. احنا دلوقتي
Look, where is he looking now? Why is he looking down? There's some paper or something there, some paper or some computer. He's looking down and reading from some paper or something. Why is he looking down? Don't come with some bad excuses. If you have some bad excuses why he's looking down, then you're full of bullshit. He's looking down because he's reading from some paper or something. He only said Assalamu alaikum and then he said Ahna Dilwati. It means we are now. Then he looked down.
مرة تانية في القاهرة.
And I think there was an edit. I think there was some edit. He say it's unedited. This fucking liar. Results of Benny's intensive Arabic project, unscripted, unedited. Unscripted, unedited. Then why you reading from some script? Why you look down and read from some script? And also I think there was some edit there, 2-3 seconds before there was some edit. I'll go back a few seconds. I think there was some edit. After he looked at the script. I think he looked at the script and there was some edit. He will look down and then after there's some edit. He's full of bullshit.
مرة تانية في القاهرة في نفس المكان. أنا فيها أنا عملت الفيديو مع نفس المكان. أنا فيها.
Look, he keep looking down. He keep looking down. He have some script there. He have some script and it's not written in English. It's not written in Arabic. It's just with English letters. Like what he will say in Arabic, you can write it with English letters. But look who is here also, this Mike Still. Good effort, looks like you're living the dream there, Benny, just cruising around, learning various languages and interacting with native speakers. This Mike Still, he also have some video with Steve Kaufman. This Mike Still, he have some videos with Steve Kaufman also. This Mike Still, he also go to Egypt and try to learn Arabic. And you have some video with Steve Kaufman speaking Arabic together, just some bullshit nonsense. But look where is Benny Lewis looking now. He's looking down. Every few seconds he looked down. He looked down at the same place. I think there's some table there. And then there's some script that he's reading what he will say in Arabic. But it's not written with Arabic letters because he cannot read Arabic. It's written with English letters. Like what he will say is written with English letters. The Arabic words is written with English letters. He keep looking at some script there. That's why he keep looking down to read from some script. It's very fake shit.
عملت الفيديو مع نيفين لكن دلوقتي أنا مع أميرة وأميرة مش أي مصري.
أنا دلوقتي مع أمارة. It's not totally bad. His pronunciation is not totally bad, but his pronunciation is wrong. But the problem is not the pronunciation. For me, the problem is not that he have bad pronunciation. The problem that is that he keep looking down to read the text. He will look down, read the text, then he will say a few things. Also, he practiced this. Like the things that he would say in the video, he practiced it before he made the video, and then he keep looking down to read from the script. Look where he's looking now. 43 seconds, and he already looked down like 4 or 5 times. And the first few seconds, he was not talking yet, so it's only like half minute now or less than half minute. Because the first 10 or 15 seconds or 16 seconds in the start they were showing this map. In the first 16 seconds they were showing a map, the map of Egypt and Alexandria, Sinai, like that. In the first 16 seconds they were showing a map. So from 16 or 17, from 17 till 43, like that, it's like even less than half minute, only 20 seconds or 30, like 26 seconds, in 25 seconds or something, he already looked down 5 times or something. Every 4 or 5 seconds he looked down to read from the text. There is some there's a table there. I think there's a table there with a paper that he's reading from the paper or something like that, or computer, but I think maybe a paper because they're outside. So maybe bring some paper there that he put it on the table. That's why he keep looking down every few seconds.
العربي اللي أنا عندي في سبتمبر إحنا نتكلم في سكايب. أنا شفتك في اي توكي و
Again he's looking down. Look. All the time he's looking down. There's some paper there on a table. There's some paper there with a paper, and he look down and read. Look, he keep looking down every time to read the next few lines or few sentences. He will look down, read few sentences, then he will look at here and say the few sentences. Then again he will look down, read the few sentences, and then he will say it's unscripted. It's not scripted. It is scripted. He keep looking down to read from some paper. Why he's not looking at her? Before, when he speak, he's looking at her. Why he don't keep looking? If he can speak the language, and if this is not fake, why he's not looking all the time at her? Why he keep looking down? He keep looking down because he's reading. He keep looking down now because he's reading from some paper on a table. He have some table there. And there's some paper. He's reading from some paper. That's why he's looking down every 3 seconds, every 5 seconds or something. He look down to read from the paper there.
أنا كنت عندي دروس معاك من سبتمبر.
Every few seconds he looked down to read from some paper there. Every few seconds he looked down to read from some paper. It's very fake. Maybe he did learn few beginner stuff or few stuff like that. Maybe he did practice a little. Maybe he did practice a little beginner stuff, but he cannot speak for 15 minutes. He cannot speak for this 15 minutes or 17 minutes. Maybe he did learn few words or few beginner stuff, but he is looking and reading from a script. He's looking and reading from a script. The video is 17 minutes long. The video is 17 minutes long, but there are two people speaking and she's speaking most of the time. So maybe he's only speaking for like 5-6 minutes or something like that, and he speak also very slow, and he just memorized some things for the video. I think he will only speak for like 5 minutes or 6 minutes of this 17-minute video, because she speak most of the time, and also when he speak very slow. So I think it's just some things he memorized for the video.
بديسمبر واحنا شفت العربي بتاعي وسمعت العربي بتاعي. وايه رايك
ايه رأيك؟ ايه رأيك؟ رأيك is for a man. If you say رأيك, that is for a man, for masculine. رأيك is for masculine. If it's for a woman, feminine, then it's رأيك. For woman, it's رأيك, it's for feminine. But it's not a big deal. Like for someone who's still learning Arabic, it's not a big deal, but he wants to say that he is high level or that he's very good in Arabic, and he say that he can be fluent in a language very fast. If he can be fluent in a language very fast and good in a language very fast, then he will speak better than this. But that's not really the biggest problem. The biggest problem is that he keep looking down to read from some script, and also he practice what he will say in this video. They practice this conversation together. Him and his teacher, they practice this conversation together many times, and after that they will make the video, after they already practice this conversation. If you practice few things that you're going to say, then you only practice those things. It means that if you want to speak about something else, or if someone talk to him in Arabic and ask him something else, then he will not understand, he will not know what to say. If someone ask him or talk to him and say something that they did not practice, then he will not understand and he will not know what to say. It means that he cannot really understand the language or make conversation in the language. He can only speak those things that they practiced and that he memorized or practiced for this video. The things he practiced and memorized for this video or the other videos like that, that's the only thing he can say. And I'm very sure after short time he already forget those things. After short time he already forget those things. It means that he cannot speak Arabic anymore, because he only practice few things for the videos. He will just practice few things to make this video, and then he will keep looking and reading from the script. It means already after a few hours or a few days, he already forget all this. After a few hours or few days or after a few weeks, he already forget all this what he say in the video here, because he only practiced this for the video. He practiced this for the video, then already after a few hours or few days, he already forget all this. Then he cannot speak any Arabic anymore.
تقدم بتاعي بالعربي.
طيب التقدم اللي انت فيه دلوقتي في العربي احسن في الجملة.
ايوه.
وكمان الجملة اطول بسرعة اكتر. القواعد كويسة كتير جدا عن اول سيشنز قوي.
لكن اول سيشنز انا بس الاول اسبوعين بس كلمت بالانجليزي. بس الاول اسبوعين وبعدين انا بس كلمت بالعربي.
وكمان كنت بتعرف مفردات بتعملها جملة
أيوة.
ولو صغيرة بس.
Look how much she's speaking. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Look, she's speaking like 4 lines or many lines. She's speaking a lot, and he will only say few words. Like they say it's 17 minutes, but she's the one who's speaking most of the time. She's speaking most of the time. She will say many sentences. She will speak many sentences, and he will just say few words or few lines that he practice. He will only say few lines and few sentences he practice. If he can speak good, in Arabic, why he's not speaking a lot like her, same like her? If he can speak good in Arabic, why he's not speaking a lot, same like she is doing? She's speaking a lot and she's looking at him. She's speaking a lot and she's looking at him. But he will only say few words and few sentences. And many times when he's speaking, he will look down on a table or on some paper. When he speaks, he will only speak few words and few sentences. And he will speak very slow and he will look down and read from a script.
ده مفيد قوي احسن من انجليزي طول الوقت جمله صغيره ده مفيد. بيتهيألي كمان انت شفت في مصر العربي العادي كمان في النوبه في الاقصر واسوان في لغه
Okay, so she's speaking for how many minutes, and then he will just say She's the one speaking, and then he will just say He will just say and nod his head. He will just nod his head, move his head, and yes, yes, naam, aywa, like that. He will just say and say a few words, and then she's the one who is speaking.
لو رحت
البربري في سيوة.
لكن في المجمل انت
Aywa, okay, so he will just say aywa, and she's the one speaking. Look how many sentences and how many words she's speaking. Look, all these lines, she's the one who's speaking. She's the one who's speaking the whole time here, and then he will just say aywa means yes. Aywa means yes. He will just say aywa, and then she's the one who is speaking.
يعني كل المصريين بيفهموا العامية.
ايوه.
بس انت فهمت في النوبة وفي سيوة هما بيتكلموا ازاي؟
ايوه.
في أسوان في اللغة النوبي، وفي سيوة في بربري، وعشان كده العربي مش الأول لغة بداية.
Look, he keep looking down. There's some paper or something, and also I think he memorized. I think he just memorized the things that he will say for the video. Maybe he practiced a little Arabic. Maybe he did practice a little Arabic, but same time he just memorized and practiced what he will say in this video. Like he only practiced what he will say in this video. They practice together. They practice together what he's going to say in this video. But if someone asks him something else, then he will not know what to say. Now he know what to say because they practice what he will say in the video. They practice what he will say in the video, then he know what he's going to say. But if someone asks him something else in Egyptian Arabic, if someone asks him something else in Arabic, he will not know what to say. But now he can speak a little because they practice what he will say in this video. So he know already what he will say in the video because they practice this. And same time, he keep looking down many times like he's reading from some paper or something.
في كلمات كتير من الفصحى، وعشان كده اللهجة مش نفس اللهجة بصورة في القاهرة في كلمات كتير من الفصحى، وعشان كده
Look where he's looking. Look where he's looking. He's looking down and reading from some paper or something. Why is he looking down there? She's standing in front of him. She is standing in front of him. Why he's not looking at her? Why he's looking down? Why is he looking down and she's standing there in front of him? All the time he keep looking down because there's some paper he's reading from. There's some paper he's reading from, and same time also maybe he's trying to remember what to say. because he practiced this what he would say in the video. He just practiced for the video, and same time he's looking down also and reading from some script like that.
مش نفس اللهجة بصورة في القاهرة في عمان بلا عمان
He's just speaking very slow. He's speaking very slow, and then he keeps saying all the time, and just trying to remember and speaking very slow. You speak very slow, trying to remember, and then he keeps saying many times, and then he keep looking down and reading from some script also.
يكلموا جبل موسى لكن في أسوان كله يكلموا جبل موسى وعشان كده أنا كنت عندي مشاكل كتير فهم الناس لكن بس لو هم يتكلموا بعيد لو هم يتكلموا معايا ما فيش مشكلة عشان هم يتكلموا ببطء وعشان
He keep looking down. There's some paper or something he's reading from. He keep looking down all the time. There's some paper or something there. He keep looking down the whole time. He's reading from some script. There's some paper he have there on the table. He have some paper on the table, and same time he just memorize and practice what he will say in this video. They already practice what they will say in this video. They already sit down and practice together for many hours what he will say in this video, and after that they will record the video. He practiced for many hours what he will say in the video, then they will record the video, and then same time he will look down and read also when he don't remember.
ايوه كويس ما فيش مشكله دلوقتي عشان ممكن اسافر مصر وهذه انا بس عايز اسافر لكن ايوه الفسحه بعدين انا عايز اذاكر الفسحه دلوقتي انا عايز اذاكر الفسحه
ولما تذاكر الفسحه دلوقتي هتبقى سهله عليك قوي
عشان دلوقتي هروح ألمانيا وأنا
Why he keep looking down? Why keep looking there to the side and down? All the time keep looking there to the side and down. There's some paper there on the table that he's looking and reading from some paper. All the time keep looking to this side and looking down. Like he keep looking here in the middle. He keep looking here in the middle of the screen. He keep looking here in the middle and down. He keep looking down there. There's some paper or something he's reading from.
عارف في مصريين كتير في ألمانيا.
Look now he's looking at the one he's talking with. Now he's looking at the one he's talking with. Why the whole conversation is not looking there? Now he's looking at her. Why the whole conversation he's not looking at her? If he can speak the language, and if he's not reading from some paper, he will look at her all the time. If he's not reading from some paper, he will look at her all the time. But many times he will look down and not look at her. Many times he will look down and not look at her, because every time he look down or look to the side, he's looking down and reading from some paper. Every time he look down, he's reading from some paper. It's very fake. And also they practice this for many hours before they make the video. They'll practice this for many hours or maybe for many weeks. Maybe he have been there for 1 or 2 weeks vacation. Then they practice this for the whole 1 week or 2 weeks vacation so they can make this video.
بعدين أنا عايز أروح ممكن يمكن تونس ومغرب وعشان كده الأغنية مصري مش مهم لو أنا هروح بلد تانية.
بس هما هيفهموها كويس.
But his pronunciation is really not that good. It's not very bad if you're a beginner. If you're someone who's just starting to learn the language, then it's not very bad. But for a person who wants to say, look at me, I'm very good at language, I'm very good and I'm high level, or if I can get fluent in 3 months, for someone who wants to play smart, then it's not that good. If just someone who is starting to learn Arabic and like that, then it's okay. It's not totally bad. His pronunciation is just someone beginner. For a beginner, his pronunciation is not totally bad. But for a person like him who want to play smart and say that he can get fluent in a language in 3 months and that he is fluent in 7 languages or how many language, then it's not good enough. If you want to play smart and make a YouTube channel and say he's polyglot and he's fluent and he can become fluent in 3 months, then it's really bad. And same time, this is a video. This is a video. It means that they can just edit the video, or they can practice this for many hours and many days, and after they can make a video. He just practice what he will say in the video, and then same time also he keep looking and reading from a script, because look, now he's looking at her. Now he's looking at her, but many times he will look down. Why he will look down many times? Because there's some paper. Why he will look down many times? Because there's some paper on the table that he's reading from. He keep looking down many times because there's some paper that he's reading from. Also, he practiced what he will say in this video. He practiced for many hours and many days what he will say in this video. And he also said that when he was in Brazil, he was talking to this italki teacher for 3 months. He said when he was in Brazil, he talked with this italki teacher for 3 months or something before he go to Egypt. So maybe when he talked with her on italki for 3 months or something before he go to Egypt, maybe he also practiced how to say this sentence that he's going to make the video. Maybe he practiced all the sentence that he's going to say in the video. Maybe he practiced this for 3 months or 4 months or something like that before he go to Egypt.
العامية المصرية مشهورة سهلة، يعني ناس في الخليج بتفهم مصري وفي المغرب وتونس والجزائر، لكن احنا اللي عندنا مشكلة ان احنا نفهم ازاي الناس في تونس بتتكلم.
لكن انا عايز اتكلم اللغات في شهرية، وعشان كده لو انا هسجل في المغرب وفي تونس، انا عايز اتكلم عامية تونسي ومغربي.
هتكون شوية فيها فرنساوي وانت بتعرف فرنساوي كويس.
شكرا. لكن في المانيا انا عايز اذاكر الفصحى عشان دلوقتي مش عارف، انا مش فاهم الاخبار في التلفزيون ومش ممكن.
جرايد. ده صحيح.
Why is he looking down? Look, he keep looking down all the time. He's reading from some script. He's reading from some script, and same time also I think he's trying to remember, maybe because he just memorized what he will say in the video. He memorized what he will say in the video, then he's trying to remember what to say. And also I think he's looking down and reading from some paper.
الفصحى كويس. لو انا عايز اذاكر كم لهجة في بلد تاني. انا مش عارف، لكن انا ممكن اسافر مصر وهي دي كويس. انا قابلت ناس كتير ومصريين
جرايد. ده صحيح.
ممكن الفصحى كويس. لو انا عايز اذاكر كم لهجة في بلد تاني. انا مش عارف، لكن انا ممكن اسافر في مصر، اسافر مصر وهي دي كويس. انا قابلت ناس كتير ومصريين.
Keep looking down many times. He will look down, then look at her. Look down, look at her. Many times he keep looking down, look at her. Looking down, look at her. He's reading from some script. Also, I did not pause every time. I did not pause every time when he's looking down. You will see that he keep looking down, then look at her. Look down, look at her. Same time he's speaking, he will look down, then look at her. Look down, look at her. He's reading from some paper there. He will look down, read from some paper, then look at her. Look down, read from the paper, look at her. Look down, read from the paper, look at her. It's very fake. He's just reading from some script. There's some paper or something. He look down and read from some paper.
تعبين قوي تعبين قوي.
كويس. انت اتبسطت في الاقصر واسوان وسيوه؟
اول شهرين في القاهره، بعدين سافر بالطياره اسوان.
كويس.
انا شهر في اسوان وانا عايز اروح بالفلوكه الاقصر، لكن مش كنت ممكن.
ليه؟
عشان انا
All the time he's looking down. All the time he's looking down. I think he have some paper there. He's looking, reading from the paper.
انا عيان. انا قلت لا ولا شربت اي حاجه، انا مش عارف. وانا محتاج قتل الوقت في دورة المياه. وعشان كده انا اروح من اسوان للأقصر بالمركب سواقي.
مركب سياحي؟
سياحي ايوه.
اخذ وقت قليل مش كده؟
لكن بس يومين. وانا في الأقصر زرت اسمه وادي ملوك. وادي ملوك ايوه.
He keep looking down all the time. He's looking at some paper, some script. Maybe he did learn few words or few stuff in Arabic, but still he is looking and reading from some script. Also, he practiced what he would say in the video. Like he practiced what he would say in the video, and same time he's looking and reading from some script. Like now he's looking down. Now he's looking down. He's reading from some paper there.
أنا في قطر 14 ساعة.
قطر النوم؟
لا أنا عشان أنا عايز أشوف كل حاجة في مصر. و أنا في من الصبح على
14 ساعة كتير قوي.
كويس جدا كويس جدا. ممكن أكمل مع ناس في قطر، لكن في مشكلة واحدة. في
Again he's looking down. Again he's looking down to read from some script. He's trying to remember, then looking down on the paper or something like that. All the time he's looking down. I think he's looking, there's some paper there, and trying to remember also. He just practiced what he would say in the video, then he's trying to remember. And I think also have some paper there. He's looking down and reading from the paper.
وبرا القطر.
تمام.
وهم
Look, he keep looking down. I think there's some paper there. There's some paper. He's looking down and reading from the paper. He keep looking down there. There's some paper. There's some table there. I think this is like a restaurant on the Nile. This is like a restaurant on the Nile, and then there's some table there, and on the table they have some paper, or else there's someone who are together with them who is holding the paper for them, but I think maybe there's a table there where they put the paper or something like that.
رموا طوب على ازاز و
Every few seconds he's looking down. He look down, then look at her. Look down, look at her. You will notice like he keep looking down, look at her. He will look down, then look at her. Like same like now, he look down, then he will look at her. Look down, then look at her. He keep doing like this. He's reading from some paper there. Like just reading from some paper.
اتكسر ازاز.
الازاز كان جنبك؟
ايوه مش جنبي
نفس
لكن
العربية؟
ايوه الازاز جنبي في مشكله وفي اتكسر شويه لكن
He keep looking down all the time to read. Also he's speaking very slow. He's speaking very, very slow and just saying some things he memorized or practiced like that. He speak very slow and say some things that he memorized or practiced, and then he's looking down and reading from some text also.
ازازه تانية اتكسر كله.
كان في مشاكل في المكان ده؟
ايوه انا شفت دم من
الناس اللي في الارض؟
لكن بص هذه بص المشكله اللي انا عندي في مصر. انا بفكر مصر
Look, he's looking down and reading. He's looking down and reading from some text. He's trying to memorize and looking down and reading from some text. And all this is just some things they memorized. All this video is just something he memorized to make the video.
مناوي وناس تعبين قوي. اوكي بعدين بعد كده انا في اسكندريه بس يومين وممكن اشوف بحر ومكتبه في اسكندريه.
كان الجو كويس لما رحت؟
ايوه جو كويس قوي. ومن اسكندريه رحت بالاتوبيس على سيوه.
كويس. قعدت كام يوم في سيوه؟
خمس ايام.
كان حر؟
ايوه حر قوي لكن في غاين.
Look, he's looking down while he's speaking. He's looking down same time he's speaking. He's looking down same time speaking. And all the time he do something with his hands. All the time he do something with his hands. So you will think that he's looking at his hands or that he's explaining something with his hands. He keep moving with his hands and doing something with his hands. But in reality, he's looking down and reading from the paper there. He's looking down and reading from the paper, but he's moving his hands. So you think that he is just explaining something with his hands. He keep doing like this all the time, moving his hands and looking at his hands. But in reality, he's looking down and reading from some script there.
هاي ميت كتير و عشان كده ما فيش مشكلة. ورحت بالعربية الصحارى و كنت ممكن اتكلم مع الشوفير العربية.
Then he also says chauffeur. Chauffeur is not really Arabic, it's like more like English or French, chauffeur. In Arabic you say, or in Egyptian you say sawa. Driver in Egyptian is sawa, but he says chauffeur. they make the translation sound good. They make the translation sound good, so people will think that he's speaking good. When they make the translation here look good, then people think that he's speaking good, but he's not speaking good. He's speaking like not so good, but the translation will look here like as if he is speaking correctly. In the translation, they will make correct grammar, correct words in the translation, but when he's speaking, he's not speaking correct. He's not speaking correct grammar. He's not speaking correct words all the time. And his pronunciation is not correct like that. And sometimes he just say 2 or 3 words, then they will make it a whole sentence. You just say a few words, they will make it a whole sentence and correct in the translation. They're just fooling people.
هو درست اي حاجه البربري ليه وانا سجلت الفيديو والفيديو ده في يوتيوب الاسبوع اللي جاي. بعدين رجعت اسكندريه والقاهره ورحت بالطياره في سينا في شرم الشيخ. و
then he looked down. He cannot remember what to say, then he looked down and read from the text. All the time the polyglot YouTubers do like this. Every time they cannot remember, then he looked down now to read from the text. That's why he's looking down now. He's looking down now to read from the text. You have some text there, some paper on the table. You have some paper on the table there, he's looking and reading. Just some fake bullshit. You cannot speak Egyptian. If you did practice, maybe you practice a little Egyptian. Maybe you did practice a little Egyptian, but just some beginner stuff and just some words. And maybe you practice just what you're going to say in this video. I think you practice what you were saying in this video, and maybe you practice few beginner stuff, but you cannot speak the language.
تليت موسى جبال موسى وبليل عشان انا كنت عايز اشوف طلوع الشمس وجميل جدا جميل اوي. لكن مش اليوم ده ما كانش العربي عشان بس في سواء تانية. جميل جدا جميل اوي. لكن مش اليوم ده ما كانش العربي عشان He says لكن مش اليوم ده ما كانش العربي. That means that it's not that day, it was not the Arabic. He said it's not that day, it was not the Arabic.
Here he say, but on this day I didn't speak any Arabic. But what he said actually, what he really said is,
What he really said لكن مش اليوم ده ما كانش العربي means but it's not that day, it's not the Arabic. So it's not what the same in the translation here.
But here it will say, but on this day I didn't speak any Arabic. He did not say that. Here they will write so it sounds like he is speaking correctly. They will write here so it looks like he speaks correctly. Here they will write it so it looks like he's speaking correctly, but in reality he was not speaking correctly. When he was speaking, he was not speaking correctly.
He said not on that day, not the Arabic.
But that's not what they write here, because he speak wrong. He speak wrong, but here they will write it so it looks like he's speaking correctly. He will speak wrong, but here they will write it so it looks like he's speaking correctly.
سواء تانية.
He's speaking something else than what they put in the text here.
دليت موسى جبال موسى وبليل عشان انا كنت عايز اشوف طلوع الشمس وجميل جدا جميل اوي لكن مش اليوم ده ما كانش العربي عشان بس في سوى تانية.
He say, but not on this day, it was not the Arabic, but in the translation they will write it different way, so it looks like he's speaking correctly, but he's not speaking correctly. And then also he will make mistake in the next word also. He will say some word wrong also. He want to say suwah. He want to say suwah means tourist, but then he says suwa. He cannot say it. And then he just say suwa tanya means other tourist, but it should actually be said suwah tanya. He should say suwah tanya, but he says suwa tanya. But when they write the translation, they make it look like he's speaking correctly. When they write the translation, they make it look like he's speaking correctly, but in reality he's speaking wrong. In reality he's speaking wrong and just saying few words, and his pronunciation is wrong. He don't pronounce it correctly. He's speaking totally wrong, but then in the translation they will make it look like he's speaking correct. Like he will speak wrong, but in the translation they will make it look like he's speaking very good or something like that.
وفي شرم الشيخ كمان
انا في شرم الشيخ في فندق يوم واحد لكن غالي قوي فنادي في شرم الشيخ غالي قوي.
Again he's looking down. Again he's looking down now to read the text. Again he looked down to read the text from the paper on the table. There's some paper on the table. He looked down to read the text.
أنا رجعت القاهرة وهذه شهرين في مصر وكويس أوي.
في مناطق تانية حابب إنك تزورها في مصر يا كريم؟
في إيه؟
أماكن تانية، مناطق تانية؟
في أماكن كتير في مصر، لكن أنا شفت كل النيل من أسوان على اسكندرية وسيوة وسيناء، لكن في أنا عارف في بلد تانية، لكن في أي حاجة للسواق بنب أنا مش عارف.
ممكن لما تيجي إن شاء الله مرة تانية هتزور مدن جديدة في مصر، ممكن تلاقي اللغة كمان مختلفة، مش زي البربري قوي، بس كمان بيقولوا جيم وقاف زي العامية، بس لازم نقول جيم وقاف في الجنوب.
اوكي.
مختلف كمان عن القاهرة.
She speak Arabic to him, then he say okay. She's speaking Arabic to him, then he say okay to her. It's just bullshit. And I think he just practiced what he will say in the video. Maybe he did practice some Arabic, but same time he just practiced what he will say for this video. Again he looked down here. Again he looked down. When she was speaking, he's looking at her. When she was speaking, he's looking at her. But when he's going to speak, he will look down. Why when she's speaking, he's looking at her, but every time he is going to speak, he will look down. Every time he's going to speak, he will look down to read the next few lines. He have some paper there on the table or something like that he's reading from. He's just looking down to read the text. He's looking down to read the text. Just some fake bullshit reading the text. That's why he's looking down all the time to read the text.
ايوه بص كده انا مش عارف في اي
He keep looking down. Look, he keep looking down. He's looking down and reading. Why he keep looking like this? Is this normal when you're speaking that you're looking down all the time? Is this normal when you're speaking to someone you're looking down all the time? If she's standing in front of him and she's looking at him, she's standing in front of him looking at him, then he will look down all the time when he's speaking because he's looking down and reading from some script there.
انت عايزه تسالني؟
لما انت جيت مصر اول مره كان في مشكله اول ايام اتكلمت عربي مع الناس؟
لا ما فيش، لكن انت عارفه انا
He said just one or two sentences, then now he looked down again. He said one or two sentences, then now he looked down again to read again. Then he just look and read. He read one sentence, then he read the next sentence like that. That's why he's speaking very slow, because he's just reading from the script. He speak very slow and then he's just looking and reading from some script there. That's why he keep looking down. He keep looking down to read the text.
أنا في أوروبا ولا في البرازيل أنا بحب مع
Look, he will look down there. It's like he's looking down and reading from some paper. Just bullshit. He's looking down and reading from some paper. Also, he practiced what he will say in the video.
فانيلا وشورت، لكن هي في مصر مش ممكن. هي أنا كل يوم أنا عندي بنطلون وبولوفر. دلوقتي ما عنديش، لكن أنا عندي بولوفر
Look, he keep looking down. Keep looking down because he's reading from a script. Look, he keep looking down all the time. All the time he keep looking down because he have some paper there he's reading from. He have some paper there that he's reading from. That's why he keep looking down to read from the paper.
وقتي لي اسمه شبان شنب ودعان، لكن أنا في أوروبا ما عنديش.
طيب ليه؟
عشان مع الحاجة دي هما يبعدوا يتكلموا معايا بالعربي، لكن مع سواء تانية هما يتكلموا إنجليزي.
هما بيفتكروا إن أنت مش بتعرف عربي خالص لما بيشوفوا الشورت
ايوه هما انا مش عارف لو هما يفكروا انا مصري عشان بس لا قبل ما انا بتكلم هما عارفين انا مش مصري، لكن ايوه كل مره هما يتكلموا العربي معايا. ولو
Keep looking there to the side to read from some text. Before he was looking in the middle, now he's looking a little bit to the right side. Maybe he have another paper there on the right side also. He's looking down there to read some text. He's looking down to read the text full of bullshit.
لو في ناس عايزين بديو أي حاجة القيمة أخبار، عشان في قيمة مصري مش قيمة أجنبي.
صحيح. بس أنت قلت إن أنت عايز تتعلم فصحى.
ايوه انا عايز لكن بعدين
بعدين بس حددت وقت.
دلوقتي انا مش عارف الفسحه عشان من سبتمبر لديسمبر انا بوست ذاكرة العامية. لكن الفسحه اكبر دولي و بعدين انا عايز اروح بلد تانية. اوكي كويس.
كويس قوي. بتتكلم بسرعة زي المصريين دلوقتي.
انا
She say he speak fast. She say he speak fast like Egyptian. Is that speaking fast? You speak fast like Egyptians now. Is this speaking fast? He was speaking very slow, like He was speaking very slow and like that. He was speaking very slow, and same time he keep trying to memorize. And I think he was looking, also reading from some script there. He keep looking down to read from some script and trying to remember what to say. And then I think he practiced this for very short. He practiced what he was saying in this video. For very short they practiced together. What he was saying in this video before they made the video. I'm very sure they practiced for many hours and many days what he would say in this video. And then also he keep looking down and reading from some script, and he speak very slow, and he trying to remember, and he speaks some beginners, they saying not beginner stuff, but he speak few words. Like in the translation here you will see like 2 lines. Sometimes you will see in the translation 2 lines, but he only said like 3 or 4 or 5 words. But they will cheat in the translation. They will cheat with the translation. In the translation they will make it look like he's speaking much better than he do. In the translation they will make it look like he's speaking much better than he do. Even he will only say few words, then they will make it 2 lines in the translation and make it correct grammar and everything in the translation. In the translation here of the video they will make it correct grammar and 2 lines and make it look like he's saying a lot, even he only say few words. And he keep looking and reading from some paper there on the table or something like that and speaking very slow. It's just bullshit. Then she will tell him that you speak fast like Egyptian now. Really?
العربي مش كويس قوي، لكن انا مبسوط عشان ممكن اعمل حاجات كتير، لكن انا محتاج ادرس كتير وفي ألمانيا وفي بلد تانية. أنا عايز أذاكر الفصحى العامية في بلد تانية. لكن أيوة شكرا
يا فادي.
أوكي مع السلامة.
He say that it's unscripted. He say unscripted, but I think he was reading from some text there. It looks like he was looking and reading from some text. Jan and Lucas, German polyglot. All the polyglot scammers here. He practiced what he will say in this video. He practiced what he will say in the video, and same time he was looking all the time down to read from some script. He keep looking down to read from some script, and he also practiced what he will say in the video. It's just bullshit. Maybe he learned a little Arabic. Maybe he did learn a little Arabic, but it was fake. like maybe he just learned few beginner stuff in Arabic, but in the video he will practice, like maybe he know few beginner stuff he practice in Arabic, but when they make the video, then he will memorize more things, like they'll practice some higher level. Like maybe he is only just beginner, maybe it's just beginner or very beginner in Arabic, but then they will practice some difficult things to say. Like he can be very beginner in Arabic, but then he will practice with the teachers some questions and some sentence that is high level, or not totally high level, but more than just, like he will practice something like looks like he have been practiced for 1 year or 2 years, like that. They will practice some things that is more difficult for the video. They will practice few sentences and few questions that is more difficult level for the video, so it looks like his level is higher than his real level. Like if his level is just very beginner, then they will practice some things that looks like he is much more than beginner for the video, if you know what I mean. Like if he have only practiced for few days or few weeks or something, or if he have only practiced for 1 month or 2 months, then when they make the video, they will not make a video where you speak things, they will not speak or say things in the video that someone who have only been learning for 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. They will practice something for the video. They will practice something for the video that is normally for someone who have been learning for 2 years or 3 years or something like that. And then they will make a video to make it look like his level. They will make a video that make it look like his level is same like someone who have been studying for 2 years or 3 years. They will make some video that looks like he know same. They'll make some video that make it look like he know same like someone who have been learning for 2 years or 3 years. But just for the video, something that they practice together for the video. Together for the video, they will practice something that will make it look like his level is same like someone who have been learning for 2 years or 3 years. Even in reality, he only know maybe some beginner stuff. It's just some fake bullshit. They're just faking it. It's just some fake bullshit. They make it fake so people will think that his level is higher than it really is. They will make it look like his level is much higher than his real level. And also it's just some memorized stuff. They practice some memorized stuff for the video. Same time it looks like he keep looking down and reading from some text. The whole time it looks like he was looking down and reading from some text. So it's just very fake. But we will see more videos to see how the other videos looks like. Let's continue and watch more videos and see how the videos look like, the other videos. Let's see more videos. Tango in Buenos Aires. I tell you, he just traveled to have some fun like that. Okay, let's see this one. I continued this one, the Egyptian videos. But I don't think I'll show all of the videos because he have many videos. The Egyptian videos are like 14 videos, and then he still have videos in other language also. So I need to see some of the videos, not all of them. But what I noticed is that he keep looking down. He's not all the time looking at her when he's talking to her. He keep looking down in the middle, like I think there's some table he's looking and reading. There's some paper or something on the table he's reading from. And also it looks like he just practiced and memorized what he's going to say in his video. It's just fake, practiced, memorized, and reading from some script. But let's continue and see. I think some of these videos are just some travel videos. The Siwa oasis deep inside the Sahara Desert in Egypt. I think that's just travel video. Travels through along the Nile in Egypt, Aswan. This is just some travel video. Nubian history shot in Arabic about ethnic group in Egypt. But let's take some short fast look at the two other videos, but I'll not show these two videos, just some fast look.
After covering the length of the Nile in Egypt, my next step was to go deep into the desert, of course. From Alexandria, I got a
Subscribe to my channel now. Remember, subscribe to my channel. See you. اشترك في القناة دلوقتي. افتكر اشترك في القناة. أشوفك. السلامة. Husk at abonnere på min kanal nu. Husk at abonnere. Vi ses. Abonnez-vous à ma chaîne maintenant. Abonnez-vous. Abonnez-vous à ma chaîne.